The beauty today is a massive reality check. And to be honest, I've been there. I choose business over family. And here what it's cost me. Most people think that success requires sacrifice. And for a long time, I believed that too. I'll be honest. I told myself that working long hours, taking more risks, pushing harder was all part of building something meaningful. But there is a moment that eventually comes for many of us as entrepreneurs when we realize the sacrifice wasn't temporary and the things you thought you were protecting with your success were actually things you were losing. My name is Anderson Verissimo. I have built businesses. I have made good decisions. I have made very bad decisions. And like many other people who are driven, ambitious, and obsessed with building something bigger, I reach out a point where the business became the center of everything in my life. Not because I didn't love my family, but because I convinced myself that everything I was doing was for them. The trap the entrepreneurs fall. There is a dangerous story many entrepreneurs believe. The story goes something like this. Just one more push. Just one more deal. One more year. One more expansion. One more risk. You think that if you can just reach the next level, then everything will be settled. Then you'll have more time. Then you'll be more present. Then life will be better, have a better balance itself. But what many people don't realize is that ambition doesn't slow down. It accelerates. It's vicious. It's just, like getting on a motorbike and that sound keeps pushing you harder. The cost nobody talks about. When businesses becomes your identity, something subtle starts happening. Your attention shifts. Your mind is always somewhere else. You're physically present, but mentally, you're somewhere in the future. You have living like your own bubble. Thinking about problems, thinking about opportunities, thinking about pressure. And the people close begin to feel the distance. Not because you stopped caring, but because your energy is no longer with them. The moment of realization for me, eventually, many entrepreneurs reach as a moment of a clarity. Sometimes it comes through failure, financial pressure, relationship strains, or simply exhaustion. You start looking around and asking yourself a question you never thought you would ask. What exactly have I been building here, and what is this for? Because success without stability is incredibly fragile. And when business becomes the only pillar in your life, everything becomes a risk. Think like a chair. You need more pillars. Here's the hard truth. Something that took me a long time to understand, and choosing business over family is already a conscious decision. It's not on purpose. It's gradual. It happens slowly, through small choices. Work one extra night, missing one conversation, postponing a moment, just getting on the phone while you're having a lovely dinner. And over time, those small decisions compound until one day you realize the balance you thought you were protecting is already gone. What rebuilding taught me? Rebuilding changes the way you see everything. You start to realize that success isn't just about growth. It's about stability. It's about being able to build something meaningful. without destroying the foundations of your life. Money matters. Business matters. Ambitions matters. But none of those things can replace peace of mind, presence with your family. And that's a big, massive thing. Or the feeling that your life is actually aligned. The new rule I live by today, after everything fall, I think about success very different. I believe in ambition. I believe in beauty. But I also believe in structure. A structure that protects your health, your relationship, your sanity, your long-term stability. Because when those things collapse, no amount of financial success can compensate for it. Yeah. Why these channels exist? This channel isn't about motivation, and it's not about pretending life is easy, because sometimes it's a massive test. It's about having honest conversations about rebuilding. You're rebuilding your life, rebuilding your finances, rebuilding your identity. As many of us, we lost ourselves after things don't go the way we expected. Because many people who are ambitious will eventually face moments where they have to reset. And when that happens, what you need most isn't hype. You need structure. If you ever felt like ambition pulled you away from the things that matters most, you're not alone. And rebuilding doesn't mean giving up. It means learning how to build properly. Thanks for being here. My name is Anderson Verissimo. And if you're interested in more stuff coming up, stay put. Thank you.